Kempire is brought to you by...
'Tis the season to be jolly, guys. Happy holidays for those that are listening to this new episode. But before you get into the episode, don't forget the Kempire After Dark live experience is returning to Washington, D.C. on Friday, January 24th for a special show. I know a lot will be happening that week, but hopefully we will be the ending to, the most wonderful ending to an interesting week. And don't forget, for Black History Month, the Kempire After Dark live experience will be returning as well for a third show at the Green Room 42 for the Kempire After Dark live experience on Friday, February 21st. Tickets are available for that as well. And special for this show only, there are live stream tickets available as well. More information on both shows will be available in the description notes.
You're listening to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Network.
Guys, welcome back to the Kempire YouTube channel. As always, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. It is a subscribers only live chat. And I know there is no new episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. There is no new episode of Married to Medicine. But there are some Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine news. And then some breaking news that Martell Holt allegedly might be considering taking legal action against Marceau and Letitia Scott. Or probably more so Letitia than Marceau. We're going to talk about that. And I forgot, literally, for our last live, if you missed it, we were live to recap 11 Married Huntsville. We also even talked about Bell Collective. I forgot to drop the call-in link to see if you guys had things to say. But here we are. Now you'll have your opportunity. If you're a member of the channel, we've already posted the call-in link on the community tab. But first, thank you, Mama Allie. Yes, please. Mama Ellie says, do you want timestamps? I'm sure the replay crew like, yes, please. Yes, please. It should be easier, though, today than like Tuesday Takeover, which will return in 2025, which is literally this week. What was I thinking? Okay, it's okay. It's all right. Okay, where do I want to even begin? Okay, so I did end up watching Sweet Tea's last YouTube live, well, not live, video, where she recaps the episode and she kind of gives us a behind the scenes of what went down. I even watched Dr. Heavenly's live about last week's episode as well, okay? It's interesting to see them talk about the same episode, okay? And even harder to watch. Oh, God, between the two of them. It's like two different dynamics. One is like, and the other one is just, and I'm like, oh, God. I'm sorry. But all right. Let me just say, CM says, all these interviews discussing Phaedra is kind of proving her point. Well, people are asking about Phaedra. So, in all fairness, it's not like they're bringing her up without that being initiated. Queen says, hey, Kempire, my sis just bought my live stream ticket to New York City as my birthday gift. I just kicked her off the phone to come here live. Damn. Well, first of all, shout out to your sister. And I hope you enjoy our New York City live show. It's happening Friday, February 21st. And there is a live stream option for those that are watching internationally or throughout the United States and you can't come to the New York City show. But if you can come to the New York City show, it's a Friday night. You have no excuse. Come and get your life. Okay? But before that, we're coming back to Washington, D.C. on January 24th, which is also a Friday at Union Stage. Go get your tickets for that. Okay? All right. KJ says that Phaedra is so unbothered. Is she, though? Is she? I think Phaedra now can act as if she's unbothered because now she has another place to go, the place she always wanted to go, and that was Real Housewives. So the fact that she's back there, now she's going to act as if, I'm not worried about those folks. She definitely used Married to Medicine as a platform. I don't think she brought anything in particular to the show, okay, at all. IG says, hey, Kim, I got my live stream ticket too. Thank you so much. Queen says she'll be fine. She said hi. Y'all are hilarious. Okay, let me take this off, and there we go. All right, back to this. But since we're talking about, so I did watch both Heavenly's live recap of this episode, and I also watched Sweet Tea's. Okay, Sweet Tea did reveal, because someone I think it was in our live chat earlier today, revealed that Sweet Tea said that there was a physical altercation between her and Quad during that brawl, but they never showed it. And she doesn't know why production didn't show when Quad stepped to her. Okay? Oh, which reminds me, I didn't send myself, damn it. I forgot to do that. Because I wanted to send this clip to myself so that we can play it here. So let me actually send it so that we can actually play this clip. Please hold, y'all. Please be patient with me. As this was a last minute clip that I had taken. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just preview this. Preview mode. Hold on. All right. I just want to take that and pull this video in. Hold on, y'all. This is live. I'm trying to bring everything in. Okay. So I can show you what Sweet Tea had to say. Okay. Let me just mark this. Sweet Tea. Okay. All right. I'll come out of preview mode once I get back here, back to live mode, and we're back. All right. So Sweet Tea dropped some tea in regards to Quad stepping to her during that whole brawl between Dr. Contessa and Dr. Heavenly. Okay. We recapped that episode for those that are wondering if we're talking about the episode. No, we already recapped that episode last week. You can watch it there on YouTube. Okay. But I had some time today, especially when someone came in the chat and said that Sweet Tea said that there was an issue between her and Quad that was edited out from that brawl that happened during last week's trip. Okay? So I'm actually going to play the clip where she talks about that, and then we can also talk about what Quad had to say in regards to production and what Dr. Heavenly had to say in regards to Phaedra being fake, okay? And then we'll talk about some other reality TV related news, okay? Let me just play this clip for you guys.
You know, like both of y'all husbands, she was talking to me and Contessa. And it's because I said that, you know what, your man wouldn't touch you with his big toe. I was talking to Jung too, because I was like, girl, you getting what you deserve. Get that bro ass whooping. Get it. So I was like, you know, getting it out, like how I felt about you. It's crazy because it was so much going on. And so when I said that, she started talking about how my husband's abusive and all that kind of stuff. And I got upset about it. And so I had turned to Quad and I said, you let this bitch get in your head. And so Quad ran up on me like, well, you let Toya get in your head whenever.
Wait, she ran up on you? Like, you gotta clarify that for us.
Yes, she had got in my face. Like, and it was very random because it's like, why you got all this energy over that? They didn't even show that. And I think that they want us to see us get into it. And that's why they kind of cut things out. They don't want to get too deep. But it has gotten to a point it's gotten deep. Because at that point, I'm like, why are you coming at me? Because I said, you let this bitch get in your head. And then she just turned to me and said, like, well, you let Toya get in your head when you uninvited me to the bachelorette party. And I was like, why did you want to be there? But she was chest bumping me. And so even Toya, they didn't.
Not chest bumping. And Quad, why would Quad want to be at this filmed event? That's why, because remember that season? That's the same season where we were watching Quad shampoo and wash her wigs. So of course she wanted to be there, but in real life, why would you want to be there at her bachelorette party? So she could be shady. Hey Anna, Anna's watching on Facebook. Anna says, "Love your show." Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. Hold on, let me pull that up. Thank you, Anna. All right, back to this.
But Toya's like, oh, y'all was chest bumping each other. No, don't make it y'all was chest bumping each other. No, you came to me with that type of energy. But also, why do you have that type of energy towards me jumping in my face like that? It's a jealousy thing or something. It's something that I have that you don't. I have something that you want that you no longer have. I don't know, because what?
I have something that you want. And if y'all really believe that it's Dr. Gregory, no, she wants to be on this show. I do not believe that Quad wants to be with Dr. Gregory. I think Quad, the bigger picture for Quad is that she wants to be on Married to Medicine.
What's the real reason why you jumping in my face?
Because then you guys why are we talking about the Bachelorette? Why is that?
I don't even know why that was the topic. That was very random. All I said, I just turned to her and said, you let her get in your head with some BS. And so she was like, no, you let Toya get in your head because you uninvited me to the Bachelorette party and I bought you a candle. And I was like, why would you want to be there?
But this
Wait, I bought you a candle? Oh. Okay, fine. What kind of candle was? Did you actually burn the candle, Sweet Tea?
after the apology?
This is after the apology.
Why are we talking about anything from last season?
I don't know. Because clearly I know she feels a certain way, and I just wish she would just say that. The fact that I'm with Gregory, whether you want to be with Gregory or not, there's something that you upset with me about. Because there's no reason why we should have an issue. But you made it an issue when you was talking all that trash.
I will agree with her. There really should be no issue between Sweet Tea and Quad. There really should be no issue. Okay? I mean, that's why it was so confusing to me when they were going on this sort of like press tour and they were dogging out Sweet Tea. And I was like, you and Sweet Tea, what's the issue between you and Sweet Tea?
Online, and I'm calling you out for it. And then not only that, now you jumping in my face. What? Because I uninvited you to the bachelorette party. Why do you have this type of energy coming towards me? When you see me put my hat, that's what lately. She told me to put my hat back on. When you see that had just what happened. Like when she got in my face and my hat fell off my head, and so she had to go back and sit me down. Y'all gotta understand, while Simone was over at the table, I was eating a damn scallop. You got.
So you remember that scene. We thought it was just a fight between Dr. Contessa and Dr. Heavenly. Apparently, no, there was a chest bump situation between Quad and Sweet Tea. Okay. Hold on. Read with Carrie Lee says, Kempire, I think Quad wants the love that Greg is now giving Sweet Tea. You met Dr. Gregory. Do you really want that sweet love? I feel like Dr. Gregory and Sweet Tea are the perfect couple. I think they are the perfect couple. Niche on my TikTok says, Quad doesn't want you there. In real life, why would she want Tea around? I mean, that makes complete sense too. Okay. So according to Sweet Tea, and someone told me that Dr. Heavenly alluded to it. I don't know if she did that on her Patreon. I didn't notice her allude. She alluded that there was more that happened that production didn't show, but Sweet Tea said that no, Quad chest bumped her, and I could see Quad doing that. Look, I could see Quad doing that, but I could also see Sweet Tea doing that. All right. Donna says, Quad has a man. Yeah, we know. We know. Okay. Deborah says that Quad wants the money. She wants to be closer to the money. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Anyways, so that's what Sweet Tea had to say about what played out in this episode. She had a lot more to say. She doesn't believe a lot of the women are actually really friends. She says, basically, she confirms what Dr. Heavenly has said about Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie's friendship. That friendship has not been the same since that big falling out. I think a lot of these folks in reality television get along because they are making quite a cute penny. No matter how you feel about Married to Medicine and if you watch them or not, they make good money, especially the people that have been there since the beginning. That's a nice coin that they're making from the show. So they're more than willing to push through any issues with each other in order to continue to make that money. And that's probably why Quad was upset. Y'all trying to get rid of me, because that was the other thing that came out. And I think Heavenly was the one who confirmed it, that this group had gotten together and they wanted to push Quad out of the group and off the show. Okay. All right. Speaking of Quad, so Quad is calling out production. And I believe this was like on Instagram Live or something like that. Her and Dr. Heavenly were on. And Quad basically said that she had told production to edit out Dr. Simone talking about her niece that died. Okay? So let me just play for you what Quad said.
When Simone said that in reference to New York, and I'm just going to say what she said in New York, and we all know what that is. I went directly to the control room immediately, and I pleaded with production, and I've asked them to remove that. So thinking and having confidence in production that they would remove that because it was such a sensitive and delicate topic and way too soon. And even now, my family and I, we still struggle with that. I trusted that they would remove that. So I felt like, okay, let's just move forward. I can deal with the personal pain, but it's not magnified because my family won't see it. And unfortunately, that wasn't true because we all saw it roll out on the reunion last year and or last season. And so that's the challenge. So it's not necessarily about what someone is saying on social. It's about the effect that it took on my family and how my family responded to me, because they're thinking, well, you're part of this life. This is your television life. We're not a part of that. And I had to try my very best to explain that. And it was distasteful.
So here's the thing. If that is true, that Quad did ask them to remove it and they didn't, that's pretty low down. But some people have said, if you knew that they did this, why would you sign on for another season? Because Quad likes the money that she's making over there at Married to Medicine. It is a cute coin. And yes, some of these folks that are on the show don't need it because they have their own medical practices and things like that. I don't know what Quad does outside of Married to Medicine now, but I'm sure it's not paying her as much as she's making on Married to Medicine. So I don't blame her for wanting to come back. But this is not second time, probably like third or fourth time where they've kind of called out production for some shady behavior behind the scenes. KJ says that Quad, this is getting worse than regular Robin. Quad is a friend to no one. DV says that Quad is a constant victim. I'm going to start scaring people's dogs again. Yeah. Nasha says, good question. What does Quad do? She is a reality TV star. Okay. But don't you guys think, okay, you guys are talking about Quad, but don't you think that it's pretty problematic that she asked them to edit that out and they still didn't do it? Okay. But, and for those that want to go back and forth on whether or not, we all knew about this story, that Dr. Simone did anything wrong. Dr. Simone herself says that's the only thing that she wants to apologize to Quad for. She actually has remorse for it. So if she's saying that she felt like it was bad, then it's bad. That's not something that we need to argue about. Yes, we reported on the situation that happened at Quad's house. But Dr. Simone has said the reason why she brought that up was because she wanted to emphasize how much of a friend she actually is to Quad. But now she's saying this season that she needs to apologize to Quad for it. All right, so Quad is calling out production for that. So, speaking of production, meaning producing and self-producing, Phaedra. As you know, Phaedra does depart the season of Married to Medicine and makes a reappearance on Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? So, in a recent interview with Page 6, Dr. Heavenly, first of all, y'all need to pay attention to Dr. Damon Daddy's body language. He looks so uncomfortable in these settings. Because I don't know if you guys, I saw the entire interview that they did. He looks so uncomfortable. Like, I really think that Dr. Damon Daddy is a sweet man. Okay? Do I think that he cheated on his wife? Look, anything can happen. I don't know Dr. Damon Daddy like that. He's going to be mad at me now, right? But I don't know him like that. I can't sit here and say like, oh, he would never do anything like that. I don't know Dr. Damon Daddy like that. Okay? But the more that this plays out, the more I'm like, okay. But I also don't blame Dr. Gregory for not working with Dr. Damon Daddy anymore after your wife just called me a PDF file on social media. I don't blame him for not wanting to work with you anymore. Because a lot of people, even including the fans, called Dr. Damon Daddy out for not checking Dr. Heavenly for some of the things that she says and does on social media. And more specifically, what she said and did about Dr. Gregory. And I did see in the last live that Dr. Heavenly did, Heavenly says that, well, she came after my business, Sweet Tea. She came after my business, but she don't have a business for me to come after, so I'm going to come after your husband's. So that was Dr. Heavenly's justification for saying what she did. But then she did in the same breath that, but I apologize. I apologize. Okay. That's the thing with Heavenly that I just can't run with, because she will apologize, and she talks about apologizing multiple times this season, but you apologize and do the same thing over again. So I can understand why some people might not forgive you. I still don't understand why Dr. Simone is magically trying to convince Sweet Tea to just kind of let Heavenly be Heavenly when you've screamed at Heavenly just last season for Heavenly being Heavenly. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But fine. Penny Proud says, I can't stand Heavenly. But Heavenly says, without her and Quad, the show is nothing without them. Oh, sidebar, what Dr. Heavenly also said in her live. So they joked. Apparently in one of her live recaps, I guess when the first time that Dr. Jackie said that she's a virgin, she was a virgin when she got married. And that's when she lost her virginity. And then that led us to a whole conversation about virginity here. Fine. Well, Dr. Heavenly is right, though, because Dr. Heavenly says she said something similar when they were asking about virginity, and she was like, clearly everyone knew that she was joking, but everyone took what Dr. Jackie said as Bible. So Dr. Jackie did not lose her virginity when she married Curtis. Whew. I had to, I'm so glad I remembered. I had to bring that back to us because for the last couple of weeks, we talked about, damn, Dr. Jackie only knows of life of being with Curtis? That's the only life that she knows? But no, Dr. Heavenly says everyone took what Dr. Jackie said serious, but Dr. Jackie was joking. Oh. Look. Oh, okay. But when you go back to it, even Dr. Jackie's reaction, it's sort of like, oh, she probably was joking. So Dr. Jackie was not a virgin when she got married to Curtis, okay? We don't know when she lost her virginity, but she was not a 40-year-old virgin, all right? Exactly. Demi says, Jackie said it so matter of fact. I think that's what it is. I think that's Dr. Jackie's sense of humor. Ocean Dream says, I didn't believe her. But we all did. We all fell for her. We're like, wow. So when did you lose your virginity? When did you lose your virginity? And then we found out some of y'all real loose. RMP says, Kempire, you made me choke on my homemade cheesecake. Why you had to add the homemade cheesecake part? CM says, I need someone else to tell me. Tell you what? Joe says, I wonder what it's like not to be a virgin. What? Like, what? Well, we already knew that. Tabby says, Curtis ain't waiting until marriage. No. Like, we really took that so serious. We spent minutes, two live shows talking about virginity and Dr. Jackie. Like, wow, how old was Dr. Jackie when she got married? And you're like, damn, she was 40-something years old when she lost her virginity. Only for us, I had to come back and tell you guys, no. Dr. Jackie lost her virginity just like the rest of y'all. Real young, probably. Okay? We all had all kinds of think pieces about her virginity being lost at 40-something years old. Okay? Some of you have even questioned her expertise as a doctor because of that. All right? KJ says, as I sit here eating my store-bought cheesecake, it's probably good too. I love a good cheesecake. Right? Tabby says, we even did a poll on this topic. We did multiple polls, Tabby. We did multiple polls. Shar, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Shout out to all the Capricorns. You guys are so demure about it being your season. I love that for y'all. Happy birthday, Shar. Happy birthday to anyone else celebrating a birthday as well. Replay crew, be sure to let us know your thoughts on everything that we're discussing. So fine. back to Married to Medicine. Let's talk about Phaedra, okay? So in this interview, damn, how did we go all the way over there? Now we're coming back. Phaedra was the hot topic of a conversation with Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon Daddy. And she even said this during her live. She was already flipping out on Mama Ellie says, how do I timestamp virginity, Kempire? I don't know. Virginity? I don't know. Virginity talk? Dr. Jackie's virginity unpacked? I don't know. Oh, Lord. Anyways. So during Dr. Heavenly's live, she already came for Phaedra. But they haven't gotten to that part of the season. I guess there's some sort of falling out between Dr. Heavenly and Phaedra. So she talked about that a little bit during her live. But in this interview at page 6, she talks about Phaedra a little bit more.
You never know what Phaedra's thinking because you can't tell. Phaedra, she's a little bit fake. I'm just saying.
Phaedra's a little bit fake.
Yeah, not a little, but yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
She said not a little fake.
Phaedra's journey.
I like her. Don't get me wrong.
We love Phaedra.
She thinks she's the smartest one in the room, and she's not. She's not. I mean, we can see right through her bullshit. Maybe it worked on Housewives. I don't know. Am I saying too much? Baby, don't tell me.
What would you constitute?
Please pay attention to Dr. Damon Daddy's body reaction, body language. And if you haven't seen the full interview, it's on YouTube. Dr. Damon Daddy, he's not made for this. Like, I think he really just lets Heavenly be Heavenly. And that's why she probably loves him. But he looks so uncomfortable during certain parts of this interview.
Phaedra's bullshit. Like, what do you mean by that?
She doesn't always tell the truth. I mean, and the truth would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, she makes some stuff that you didn't really have to do. You know what I mean? So,
is there any particular story that you were like, Phaedra, that's not real?
I could say so many, but one small one would be, oh, girl, no, I don't drink. And then when you go out with her, can I get the Phaedra? You know what I'm saying? And they know what drink it is. I'm like, girl, what is this? Like, why would you even say that? You know what I mean?
And also because that makes it hard for you all to connect and bond on deeper levels because it makes it almost harder to trust when you're like, well, I don't know what you're saying is true or not.
Can I tell the truth?
Yes, please. Yes.
I don't think she ever intended on getting to know us on a deeper level. I think she was there. It was very surface. I do like her. She's a fun girl.
Yeah.
But like to be trusted, no. I don't think any of us ever really kind of.
Well, she had some interesting things to say at Bravo Fan Fest in Miami recently. She was essentially asked, do you like Married to Medicine or Housewives better? And she said she preferred Housewives. What was your reaction to that?
I think that she's more befitting for Housewives. I mean, we're married to Medicine, and outside of Medicine, she's never been married to Medicine. She's not Medicine. She ain't married to Medicine, so she belongs over there.
Okay.
There we go.
Do you think she belongs on next season now that she has returned to Housewives?
I think now that Candy's gone, yes. Yes, okay. I do. I think that she needs to go over there, yeah.
Would you like to see her, though, return to another season of Married to Medicine?
I don't think she would ever come back to our show.
Oh, it's going to be interesting to see this play out. Because Dr. Heavenly said, I don't think she will ever come back to our show. I don't think that she will ever come back to our show. I don't think so either. I think this is exactly what Phaedra wanted. She wanted to get back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. No matter what people believe, the fact that Candy was there, that was never going to happen. Candy's no longer there, so now she's back. I see that she's in Nigeria with Frack. Which one was Frick? I don't remember. I keep saying this and I'm going to continue to say this. I was never a fan of frickin' Frack. To me, that was never a thing. I know people called them that, but I never believed that was a real thing. I did not miss these two together. They're both liars, so I can only imagine the amount of lies that we're going to see on the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I know that they're both probably in Nigeria to find them a man. They were posted up with Brooke Bailey. Brooke Bailey got herself a Nigerian right now with a private jet. Look, Brooke said, I ain't coming back. She's like, I could be being flown on a private jet. I'm in Africa. I don't need to be back on Basketball Wives for now. Look, for now, when the situations fall apart, all of a sudden they're all back. They're back on reality television. It's a terrible cycle. It's a terrible cycle. But frickin' Frack are in Nigeria. Unless I wonder if they're filming it. Frickin' Frack take Nigeria. Okay. All right. Okay. Someone said that Quad is not Married to Medicine either. She was though. She's now divorced from Medicine. Damn, Quad couldn't find herself a doctor or something. No. She found a man that she loves, okay? She found a man that she loves, okay? RMP says, save those coins, Brooke. I hope she does too. Danny says, the fact that Portia is okay with being friends with Phaedra says a lot. And mind you, she still is friends with Candy as well. Like, she'll hang out with Candy unprompted too. I never really saw Phaedra and Portia hanging out outside of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I know what you'll say. Well, they're hanging out right now. Yeah, but they're still now back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm talking during the years when Phaedra was not on the show. I didn't really. I'm sure it probably happened. I think they may have ran into each other at different events in Atlanta, but we never saw them hanging out together. They'll say like, "Oh yeah, I spoke to her the other day." We've literally seen Candy and Portia hanging out, and some people are like, "Why is Candy even hanging out with Portia?" Because Portia was just as bad as Phaedra. That's for Candy to explain, not for me. But we literally have seen Candy recently hanging out with Portia. Just saying. Dawn says, Kempire, you should be a producer, not of this trash. No, like, not of this trash. I'd much rather produce like a Kenya Fixes It show. Come on, like do stuff over. Yeah, I'd produce something like that. Maybe not with Kenya, but if she wanted to, let's do it, Kenya. Let's do it. Kenya's over there in Dubai hanging out with Ion. Okay. Burgundy Ray says, from Atlanta says, you never see Quad's man, except on Instagram or filming. Well, maybe because he's working. What are you trying to say? Okay. What? Oh, wait. I thought someone said something else. Sorry. No, Donna says Quad's man is a car dealer of a very prestigious car dealership. That's why she was able to get that Rolls Royce. KJ says, please not with Kenya. Just saying. Oh, Allie says, Kempire is giving Virgo energy. You know what? I order. Damn, a lot of y'all turning on Kenya. Where's Team Twirl? Team Twirl, come get him. Oh, my God. Like, damn. Wow. Everyone's turning on Kenya. Wow. Well, if you were here during our Atlanta recaps, I had put that show idea out there because of the joke that Kenya was making about Todd's New Jersey condo. Remember, I had come up with that idea. Okay. Anyways, Dr. Red. Hey, Dr. Red. Dr. Red says, Kempire, in season 2, when they are at the event and Mariah is there and Quads is upset, she says, clear as day, I don't care about any of you. I never understood why they kept riding with her after. I mean, we have continuously said Quad doesn't care about these people. And I told you Quad learned the game for this season. And that's why you see her getting along with everybody. Like this, Quad was like, I'm going to do what I need to do. I will shuck and jive so I can come back and do the show. But let Quad get married to this man and this man got a cute coin. Quad might leave the show. Just saying. D says, isn't Quad pregnant or was that just a rumor? Well, Quad said this season that she's open to having a child, but I haven't heard that rumor. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So we talked about Sweet Tea. We talked about Phaedra being fake. And we talked about Quad calling out production. All right. So now I want to remind you, for those that may have missed it, just to give you context, about Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martell Holt. So Martell Holt, over the weekend, decided to post a photo of a group of men hanging out, and he said this, okay? Hold on. If I can open up all my, here it is. He posted this, and he said, Letitia M. Scott, now is the perfect time to tell Marceau about my friend who had you in the Buick, back of the Buick. Is he the one that caused the scare after Marceau's vasectomy too? Hashtag shareable, hashtag fact, hashtag fishing trip. So for those that don't remember the context, so you saw the field day on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? You saw the field day. At the field day, apparently a lot was said besides what we saw Martell say? Apparently, Marceau had said that Martell liked guys and was naming off guys that Martell had been with. And Letitia mentioned that on Carlos' YouTube channel, and that went viral and everyone was talking about it, okay? Then that's when Martell decided that he was going to drop some receipts, because remember, he went back to the car in the field day episode and came back with nothing. So then he did that interview with Marceau's alleged side chick, but originally we thought that Tasha K was going to do it, only for Tasha K to come out and say this on her YouTube channel just a couple of days ago.
Moving on. Last but not least. So let me tell y'all what happened. All right. So remember I told y'all that after Letitia and Marceau came on Carlos King's show, I think it's called Messy Monday, on Carlos King's channel, to say that Martell Holt was gay. Martell Holt immediately called me to say, oh, Tasha, they said I was gay. I was like, for real? I ain't surprised, but listen, I know he ain't gay, but I'm just saying he just, he's one of Tyler Perry types. I can see, but I know he's not, but he does give, like I said, Tyler Perry would definitely cast him in a movie. He may have to do some extras for a little extra money, but And so he was like, I got something for him. He was like, I've been trying to spare Marceau. And I've been trying to spare. He gonna let his wife call me gay, and we hit hoes together. So I was like, oh, I was like, you got the hoe? He said, I got you. I'm gonna be right back. I said, okay, cool. Go get the hoe. Come right back. So then he calls me, and he was like, Tasha, I got the hoe. I said, you got the hoe? He said, I got the hoe. He said, so when can we do it? I said, we can do it this weekend. Okay, that was the weekend before he had did the interview. Right? And I came out to tell you, I said, either I'm gonna do it or, I don't know. But I do know there's a hole. They have located a hole that Marceau supposedly had hit, and they was gonna get a hold of me to interview. Okay? And so we getting ready to set up the interview. So Martell's ex-side chick, who's now, I believe, his wife, Ariane, a.k.a. which I'll call her Coleslaw, okay? So listen. So he has Ariane on the phone with me because he was like, I want Ariane to be a part of the interview too. And I'm like, why does Ariane need to be a part of the interview? And so he was like, well, she wants to be a part of the interview. I'm like, okay, because she was with us sometime when we took trips and we all took our side pictures. I said, oh, okay.
And if you watched our live recap of the interview with the side chick convention, I told you, based off of what I saw on Martell's Instagram Live, the reason why Coleslaw decided to be a part of this interview was because Martell had told Coleslaw that Marceau and Letitia had derogatory things to say about her during that field day. Remember, this is what Melody also said that Martell had texted her, even though he wasn't supposed to be texting Melody, unless it's only related to the children at the time.
All right, well, I guess that makes sense, So then they call back again, and I'm like, all right, we're going to do this interview or not, because I was catching a flight, to go somewhere, and I was going to delay my flight to be where I had to be just to do this interview for y'all. Ariane calls back and was like, well, Tasha, I got a question. I said, what's up, Ariane?
Why does Tasha K do Coleslaw's voice so well? Like, I was taken aback. I was like, oh my God, that's exactly how she sounds. How
can I get views on my channel and bring this back? I said, do the interview. Well, how can I get everybody to watch it? And I was like, do the interview. Okay, but I want views too. So, if you do the interview, can we do it with a collaboration channel? I said, YouTube don't let us collaborate like that, no. So it's either going to be on your channel or it's going to be on my channel. Okay, I'm going to call you right back. So she never called back because this got uploaded. So look.
We all have busy lives, and I know especially around the holidays, cooking, cleaning, shopping, returning gifts makes it even busier. So why not make it a lot easier when it comes to preparing your meals in just 2 minutes? Our friends over at Factor Meals are back here again to sponsor today's live recap, and they have actually some good news, especially for those that have New Year's resolutions to lose weight. Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that makes eating, well, easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes so that you can fuel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you. Why not lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto meals based on randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto? Results will vary depending on diet and exercise. And as always, we've gotten you a deal. Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/Kempire50 off and use code Kempire50 off to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code Kempire50 off at factormeals.com/Kempire50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. More information on Factor Meals and your discount will be available in the description. Now let's get back to the show. Then Tasha K decided to reveal a text message with Martell on her social media. Okay, we went through this earlier, but I'm just reminding for the folks that did not watch our Love and Marriage Huntsville recap, okay? So he texts Tasha because Tasha did go in on him, and I guess he thought that Tasha was going to go light on him. And he says, Tasha, what were you suggesting besides giving you the interview? You went hard at us. And then Tasha responds, Martell, you know I do wine, gossip, and comedy. That interview was an ish show. It made y'all look bad. And Ariane made you look soft, like a bee, telling you to hush. It looks like you employed your woman to fight your battles. The same thing that Marceau is doing with his wife. You should have left it to women's business. Okay. Martell wasn't done because he posted, as I mentioned to you guys before on social media, this, and I said, is this the same guy that Letitia ended up hooking up with before she even met Marceau? I said, is this the same guy? Because if it is, this is not anything right now, Martell. Like, you're not proving anything. But he wasn't done. He wasn't done because as soon as we ended our live, I noticed that he posted more on social media in regards to, I guess, that guy's hanging out. He posted on his Instagram story, "Good morning at Letitia Scott. You let my boy eat with your hubby too? You wow for that. What Marceau don't know won't hurt. Shh, emoji. Hashtag shareable. Hashtag Buick." Again, is this the guy from back in the day? Because still, it makes no sense. Oh, the fact that he's hanging out with everyone? I mean, look, who do y'all think looks better, Marceau or this man? I'm assuming it's the man that he hasn't blocked out. So you see Marceau is not blocked out, and you see that this other guy, kind of cute. He got a little dimple. Look, he got a little dimple. Again, I don't think this is the smoking gun that Martell thinks that it is. Okay? And I'm sure it's, Huntsville and Alabama, well, Huntsville specifically being a small town, I'm sure there are plenty of people that you guys have all dated back before you were with someone, some of you overlapped with your marriages, that have hung out with each other. We're literally watching that storyline right now on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay? I just don't get what you're trying to do here. You seem like you're crashing out on social media. And it goes back to what Maurice said on this week's episode, where he says, when you get angry, you just do and say anything. Okay? Well, word on the street, according to Blavity, that Marceau might be considering taking legal action against Letitia Scott. Yes, And I wouldn't be surprised. Because the way that he's crashing out on social media, I wouldn't be surprised if he was really considering taking legal action. So according to Blavity, they said that the feud between Martell Holt and Marceau and Letitia Scott rages on. This season of Love and Marriage Huntsville showed that the former friends at odds unlike ever before. During a cast field day when Holt exposed alleged mutual infidelities about the Scotts after Marceau confirmed he no longer respects Holt for threatening his ex-wife Melody Rogers with revenge corn. Okay. In the aftermath of the episode airing, Letitia spoke with Carlos Kings on his Reality with the King podcast and claimed that Martell Holt is gay. Holt shot back by interviewing who he claims is Marceau's alleged former mistress, alongside Ariane Curry, his longtime mistress, and a mother of his own and the mother of his own children on her YouTube channel. Now Holt is speaking on Letitia's claims. So, as reported, he says this. When people tell the truth, they gonna bring like me. I'm finna bring forth evidence. Stuff that Tisha said, stuff that Marceau said, it's not true. So that's when you go to court. When you say not alleged, that's when you go to court. So that's how you know people lying. Holt said on an Instagram Live alongside Curry. For their part, Letitia and Marceau haven't responded to the interview with Marceau's alleged mistress. The season has at least 5 additional episodes to air before the reunion special, which has already been taped. But if the cast of Huntsville has been taught viewers anything, this is far from over. So Martell is possibly considering legal action against the Scotts. I don't know how that's going to play out for you with what you've been doing on social media. I just don't understand. National says, OMG, his grammar is atrocious. Yeah, right? Get a Clue says, Kempire doesn't read slang. It was very difficult for me. It was very difficult for me. I'm not the best speaker or the pronunciator, but that reiteration of what he said during Instagram Live was a struggle for me. All right? It's okay. I made it through. So do you think that it would be a smart move for Martell Holt to file a lawsuit against the Scotts? Honestly, if he didn't crash out the way that he did with this interview with Marceau's alleged side chick or these posts on social media and just took legal action from the jump, then I could understand. But now I'm just like, no. Yeah, okay. Pretty Officers, was he really a school teacher? Let me tell you something. Not all teachers are the same, okay? There were some teachers, I'm not going to name any names, some teachers that I don't know how they became teachers, but they became teachers, and you really wouldn't want them teaching your kids, okay? So not all teachers are the same, but shout out to all the teachers that really show up for work and really educate children, okay? Keisha, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, do Kimmy and Reese still think he's a good guy? I guess we'll have to wait until season 13 because all this stuff is playing out and they've already filmed the reunion. So none of the stuff we will hear until season 10, I think, of Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's just really strange to me. Really, really, really strange to me. Again, guys, if you are a member of the channel, I've posted a call-in link on the community tab. I am going to post a call-in link. Let's get to 500 likes. We have over 2,000 of you here. I should make it a lot higher, but I just also don't want to wait on asking you guys to like a video that you've been here watching for nearly 50 minutes. Anyways, all right, let me pull this up here. Again, guys, if you are a member of the channel, I've dropped... Did I drop it? Oh, look, hold on. Let me make sure I actually posted. Let me make sure I posted it. I did. Okay. So if you're a member of the channel, I've dropped the call-in link on the community tab. Let me... Make sure I did that. Okay. All right. Happy holidays, guys. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. What are you guys planning to do for New Year's Eve? Nothing. I'm not trying to be out on these streets. Usually I'm traveling during this time of the year. All right. Thank you so much. Dahlia says, still need to watch Married to Medicine, but it's Kempire's. So bring on the review. We did a review of Married to Medicine's last episode. There wasn't a new episode that came out this week, but there was some news that came out in regards to it. All right. Okay. Foxy says, eat and be jolly. I know that's right. Cyber says, nothing. All right. All right. So we have our members backstage. So now I'm going to drop the call-in link for our live chat as well. Shout out to all our members that are already backstage. If you would like to become a member of the channel, head on over to teamkempire.com/join. All right. Stevie says, or Stevie, I think it's Stevie Tay, or I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I have work and I'm going to sleep after. I don't blame you. Look, I don't blame you. And it's in the middle of the week. So that's the bad thing about the holidays this year. It's literally in the middle of the week. All right, let's get to these callers so I can get out of here. Okay. All right, we've got Amy backstage. Hold on one second, Amy. Matter of fact, Amy, hold on one. Let me just bring up my disclaimer. Hold on. Let me bring up the disclaimer because some of y'all be acting brand new. And I want to do that. All right. Let me put up my disclaimer. All right. Let's bring up Amy. Amy, what did you want to share?
Hey, I guess I have several comments.
Okay.
Loma Quad and Dr. Heavily. Dr. Heavily is really, really mean. I've never thought that I know people like her on the show, but she's just mean. I don't understand it, why people enjoy her meanness, but it's gotten actually worse over the years, so no. Quad, I'm confused because I understand she didn't want to share what happened, but isn't that a part of being on reality TV, like sharing some parts that may not be comfortable to share? And because it happened in her house, she shared that I don't know. I just think that was a little she's not being genuine with that. Phaedra, whatever her name is, Phaedra in the going back to Housewives is a good fit, but I just don't think that she worked well with those girls because they did require her to be just a little bit more open, but I didn't care for her either on that show. I don't know how it's going to work with Housewives because I don't think she's ever going to really truly share since that whole thing with Apollo. Martell. Oh, Lord. Martell, I feel like over the years, I understand why Melody was kind of running the ship, but the more and more he's on television, it's starting to feel like he's not suited for it at all because he's just not smart. He's dumb. I'm sorry. And I think he was a teacher, but he was a gym teacher.
Oh, was he the gym teacher?
Yeah, he was a gym teacher. So, they don't really have to do too much, educating. They just do, physical activities, right?
Not really. I mean, depends on your school, but I remember gym teachers, at least when I was in high school, that they...
No, he wasn't in high school. He was in elementary. He did, how they do, the running and the jumping. I'm just saying. I don't remember it being a lot of, academics in gym.
Well, no, but a lot of times gym teachers are not just the gym teacher. Sometimes they are... I mean, I went to a small school, so sometimes they're also... They teach something else, like health or something like that. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. I don't remember. I just remember when I was in elementary, our gym teacher was an art teacher too, so we didn't do a lot of writing in her class. That's how I remember. So, okay, I'm over that. Okay, bye.
Bye, Amy. Oh my God. Y'all are so terrible. Shout out to all the gym teachers. Okay, you are needed as well. Not shout out to Martell though. All right, we've got Brooklyn Star backstage. We're gonna bring Brooklyn Star up next. Brooklyn Star, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. I wanted to talk about the Martell issue. I think he is so less than smart. If you are going back to court on an appeal that you filed about, communications and harassment, and then you turn around to go harass a married woman online, you are so less than smart. And you're not about to pull up nothing out of the 99s and the 2000s on me, okay? Anything from that era is, in the words of Prophetess Drea, My wholeness is deleted. You're not about to go in my past and bring up nothing, okay? I reclaim my vagina and my time. You're not going to do it. Like, he's bringing out, like, things before I even met my husband. Nah, goodbye.
Yeah.
And he's the biggest, 304 out here. Like, no. I just want him to go away in the 2025. Oh. That's all. And he could take his whatever she is with him. That's all.
His wife, his new wife.
Oh, is that what that is?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Right. I want her to take them braces off in the 2025, okay? I really want her to take them off. But that's all.
Thanks, Brooklyn Star.
No problem. Bye. Happy.
Oh, you too. You too. So a lot of you said that Martell was a special ed teacher. Do we know, was it just like a general, or was there a specific subject that he taught special ed? I don't know. Okay, let's get to some more callers. All right, we have Nasser backstage. We'll bring Nasser up next. Nasser, what did you want to share?
Hi, Kempire. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to talk about Martell because I lost some brain cells and I suffered. That interview was bad.
Yeah.
Tasha K kept it real with him. But all this crashing out because they talked about you being experimental in college, I don't care. Nobody cares. Whatever you were doing, that's your business. It's 2024. If you were with dudes, I don't care. I don't think anybody cares. Maybe, I don't agree with them telling his business may be out, but crashing out like this, suing, looking for who Marcel was messing with, airing everybody out like this, you have your own court case. And you're showing that you love to harass women and you love to come after women. So what does that say about you? Like, that's my more concern of Melody's going to kill you in court. Like, you're done. You violate no contact orders. You like to harass women. You're talking about a woman's experience in college before her husband. That's nobody's business. As soon as you're married, I don't care who cares who's sleeping with who? But that's all I want to say. Slow. The man is slow. I can't.
Thanks, Nasra. Take care.
Bye. You too. Bye.
Afteen says, it's 2024. We all gay. Someone said that yesterday, too. Hold on. Okay. Mrs. Moore says, you are correct, Kemp. PE teachers can be health teachers as well. Hold on. Dana says, I'm a special education teacher, and if he did teach special education, OMG. Yeah, it takes a level of... I can understand why he's no longer a special education teacher, because I just can't imagine him doing that. But here we are. Okay. Here we are. All right. Dawn is back, so we'll bring Dawn up next. Dawn, what did you want to share?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah. How you doing, Kempire?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm here for what they say? A good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
So I've been a member for 5 months.
Thank you.
Yes, and I want to say thanks for loving us cancer women, because I was like, hold on, you was coming for cancers, and then you was like, but I love the women though, and I'm like, okay, we good.
The women are a mess. I mean, the men are a mess.
The men are a mess. I really don't have much to say. I just wanted to say, like, Heavenly in the beginning, I liked her, but now she's just becoming unenjoyable to watch. And the Mamas is just, I'm tired.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay. You really were not here for a long time, but a good time. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Let me turn up this. Okay. That really was short. All right. So final thoughts. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. All right. Look, special case says cancer women are fine, but the men... the same with Pisces. Pisces women are fine. It's the men. Those water signs, I tell you. Thailand says that compassion is what Martell lacks. Is that it? I think he also lacks a few brain cells, but okay. Dr. P. King says that the sad thing is that I don't feel any iota of anything for Tisha or any member of the Scott clan. They rode for Martell, and now Holt is taking them to hell, and I'm here for it. That is very honest, Dr. P. That is very honest. And you literally see how Maurice and Kimmy defend him in this episode, or uplift him, not defend him, but uplift him in this episode, only for him to throw your husband, Kimmy, also under the bus. Do I believe this alleged side chick? I don't, but there's some truth there. And I think that was part of the reason why Maurice ended up having that scene with Martell, because I think he wanted to, okay, I know you actually have some receipts, but don't release them because that implicates me. Okay? I'm sorry, Dana. Dana says, my husband's a Cancer. But it probably works for you. What's your sign, Dana? Like, what's your sign? Okay? Maybe, are you a Cancer too? Or another water sign? Just asking. Okay? Sabrina says, wait, Martell is crashing out online because he experimented with men in college? Oh, no. Wow. No, well, maybe. No, Letitia went on Carlos's YouTube and said that Martell was hooking up with men when they were in college. And that has led to Martell now pulling up receipts with the interview and now these posts on social media. That is what's happening. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Damn. Get a Clue says Martell equals a scarecrow, meaning that he has no brain. Yeah. All right. On that note, guys, we're almost at 700 likes. First of all, thank you to our King's Guards for holding us down. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to our subscribers. And also thank you to those of you watching in the bushes. And for those that dislike the video, we appreciate you engaging either way and watching, okay? All right, Caramel Complected says, Kempire needs to do the sound effect for Martell that he does for TJ. Ooh! Oh, that one? No. Because look. We don't know for sure, okay? And we don't know for sure if Martell is going to actually sue Letitia. But I love the fact that the call has brought up the valid point that you're appealing a case where you're being accused of harassing your ex-wife, and now you're harassing another woman on social media. Not necessarily a good look, Martell. Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. Joe says, calm down, guys. It was just soaking. Ew. Okay, so if you're not a Real Housewives of Salt Lake City fan, then you probably don't even realize what that means in the Mormon culture. That means an insertion, the in and the out, but no one, look. What words can I say right now? There is no completion. Okay? We learned that from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Okay, here we go, starting to talking about astrological signs. Someone says, isn't Martell a Capricorn? Is he? Capricorns are usually smart. Is he really a Capricorn? What is Martell? Now I need to know. Y'all let me know. K-Baby says, not soaking. Ew. Paola says, you always get a dislike when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. I know, it's probably the entire cast. I don't care. I appreciate the engagement. Exactly. Special Case says, brought to you by Heather Gay. Nothing thrusting. What is Martell's sign, y'all? Let me see. DM says, I think Martell is like this because women in his life condoned his behavior for too long. Very possible. I can see that. Like his mother, who we haven't seen. Valulu says he is a Capricorn and a disgrace to us Capricorns. Really, this is why it's important to know your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising. What do you think his moon and rising are? Who are the dumb signs? I kid. I wonder if that's even online. This show is not popular enough for them to have their astrological signs online. But let me just take a look. Let me see. I don't know if we'll be able to find it. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, wait. There might be something here. Hold on. No, because they also have his birthday is wrong. Oh, no, this is Melody's birthday. Damn. I'm looking up for Martell and Melody stuff comes up because he's not that important. Her stuff comes up, though. Like, I can see her sun sign and her birth chart. What is her stuff? Let me go back. She was born on November 11th, 11/11. That's my half birthday. What is her rising? I don't know. I can't read this website. I'm trying to make sense of everything here, but I don't see everything. Oh, wait. No, her Venus is Scorpio. She got a lot of Scorpio. Her moon is Scorpio, according to this. If her birth time is correct here, because it says her birth time is 12 p.m. Melody, is that true? Look. Is that true? Because if that's true, it doesn't show her rising here, does it? No, I don't see her rising. I could do it though. If this is her birth time, I can figure it out later and get back to you guys. But according to this, they said her sun sign is Scorpio, her moon sign is Scorpio, her Mercury is Sagittarius, her Venus is Scorpio. Wow. Her Mars is Libra. She's got a lot of Scorpio in her chart. Her Neptune is Capricorn. Her North Node is Taurus. Interesting. She got a lot of Scorpio though. But yeah, I can't find Martell's birth chart. Sorry, y'all. Oh, Lord. Anyways, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's easy and it's free. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to the Kempire podcast. Subscribe today. And don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, okay? We're available on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. The live recap that we did earlier today for Love and Marriage Huntsville is now available there. All right? All right, y'all. Shout out to everyone in the live chat. We appreciate you guys. We'll add the timestamps after this. Kara says, as a Scorpio, I don't know how she was with a Capricorn. It's Capricorn season. Let's leave them alone. Let's leave them alone, all right? Ariana says, Kemp, I missed the astrology live. Can we do it again? Damn, and you were the one person that said you wanted to be there for it. It's fine. We will do it again. Because it wasn't just astrology that we talked about. We talked about dating, and we had a lot of really great callers. So for those that may have missed it, you can watch it on YouTube, but you can also listen to it on our podcast, all right? So that dating and astrology live was really, really fun. Really, really fun and poignant. So, yeah. Okay. Amy says, what happened to the wine Martell had out? Apparently he still has it because remember he was feeding the side chick that during the interview. Okay. Asata says, I'm going to change my birthday tomorrow knowing Martell is a Capricorn. Happy birthday. Asata, happy birthday. Burgundy says, get rid of Quad and let's see how Dr. Heavenly will manage without her. I don't think she would be fine. I don't think she would be in trouble, to be honest with you. I think Heavenly would be fine without Quad, to be honest. Because it seems like she gets along. She's getting along with Dr. Jackie. She's getting along with Dr. Simone. I think she would be fine. But yeah. Cyber Groupie says he can't sell it anymore. Really? Oh, damn. You guys know a lot. He can't do anything with that wine. Really? So he just got wine and he just gives it away for free? Wanda says, what were they drinking at his... weren't they drinking his wine at the open house? Maybe he has to give it away for free. Damn, okay. Oh, damn. Black Celine says 11% alcohol. It's malt liquor. What? OMG. Okay. Wow. You know, you guys keep me up to date on what the streets are saying when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Fine. Next week, we should have new episodes of... Oh, my goodness. I almost forgot a story. Hold on. Mama Allie, add this. I almost forgot about the Jacqueline story. How come? Damn, Jacqueline. No one even cares. No one even cares. She's on the thumbnail and no one reminded me about the Jacqueline Blake from Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all didn't even care about Jacqueline. Oh, Jacqueline. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, damn. I almost completely forgot about Jacqueline. Okay. So Jacqueline has something to say for the haters. Okay. She's got a story to tell you for the haters. Okay. Shout out to the 100 people that just left. Now we can talk. Damn, NASA says, who cares, Camp? Okay, hold on. Damn, Daddy says, we don't care. I put her on the thumbnail, so for the replay crew that do care, damn, Deborah says no one cares. Melissa says, nah, we don't care. I'm sure it's not very interesting. I'm going to read it, okay? Damn, Queen says you can still forget. Damn, Jacqueline. So, Jacqueline, I'm going to read this for your haters that are in the live chat. Okay, Jacqueline, I got your back until I don't. Look, for all the haters. So, Jacqueline posted on her social media, okay, a letter to the haters, okay? She says, let me be crystal clear. You guys love to call me low rent, loving hip hop because I rocked Fashion Nova and I'm too real and don't take myself too serious. No, I'm actually very smart. I have items in my closet that cost thousands of dollars and items in my closet that cost $50. But it's not what's in your closet. It's what's in your portfolio. People who come from real wealth understand this. What's in your portfolio, Jacqueline? She then says, what I am most concerned about is building wealth. My children's education, my investments, and my assets. The properties I own and the land I own. 7 acres to be exact. Okay? She says, I am not a renter and my daughter attends private school. I invest in my children first because I understand generational wealth is not looking rich. It's building wealth that spans over generations. I mean, she's not lying. Okay? It's not lying. She says, I'm a friend of they don't show my real life. Remember that before you open your mouth. Okay. Well, I'm going to blame it on, remember she announces she's pregnant, okay, with PP's baby. Okay, I think, or, some people said that it was Mia's baby. Jacqueline, I went up for you last season. This season you came across very pro Mia, and I get it. I think I probably would have understood it more last season. But after Mia threw you under the bus, I was like, Jacqueline, it's very clear that you just want to be on this show. And look, we know plenty of people that are wealthy that just want to be famous and on the show. I don't get wealthy from you. And it's not because of how you dress. It's how you conduct yourself. It's not about that. At least not for me. At least not for me. It feels as if that you the way that you act is low budget because you are low budget, allegedly. I don't know. Okay? Joe Mendoza said, or Inks, baby. You know what? Okay, fine. Look, I can't believe I almost forgot about this, Jacqueline, but you're welcome. I didn't forget. So Jacqueline, this was a caption. This was her caption for this post. Hold on. Her caption said this. For the haters, kiss emoji. For the haters. Oh, Jacqueline. This is what you're thinking about going into this new year, Jacqueline? This is not what you should be concerned about. You should not even care. Someone said, or Gordon's baby. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to need y'all to get it together before the new year. All of you. All right? Shar says, tell the truth and shame tell the truth, Kempire, and shame the devil. Okay, fine. Look fine. Ariana, thank you so much for the super chat. Ariana says, I knew she was pregnant for 2 months. My hairstylist knows her stylist, and her stylist doesn't like working with her. Why? Don't just leave us there. Why did she like working with Jacqueline? I mean, we could tell based off of how she left her looking this season. But okay, she doesn't like working with her. Then why is she working with her? Now she's definitely not going to work with her because Jacqueline probably is watching this review. Okay, Zoe, thank you for the super chat. Zoe says, Miss, I am smart is too slow to understand. It's not the fashion, it's the behavior that's giving low rent. Yeah, it's like your own friend talked about your fashion. The fans haven't been talking necessarily just about your fashion. They're talking about more so they've called your friend, Mia, loving hip hop. And as a friend, she should shut up. We are over her. Not we are over her, but honestly, yes. Look, you saw everybody said they didn't care about what I had to say in regards to your Instagram post. Oh, Lord. There I go. Not me going smaller. Look, she set me up, y'all. Look. Oh, Lord. Jacqueline, you're going out so sad this season. You're going out so sad this season, and I hate that for you. I hate that for you. It is what it is. All right. Dee says she has a stylist. Okay, wait. Ariana says, oops, sorry to that stylist if I got you fired. Oh, man. Lord. Philly says she just confirmed that she isn't that bright. Damn. Look, damn. Cece says, woo, woo, woo. All right. All right, y'all. Dahlia says, how much do stylists cost? It depends. It depends on the stylist. I mean, a lot of people can get stylists. I've gotten a stylist before. You don't have to pay a lot. It depends, though. If you're using a stylist that's styling certain people, they're going to come at a higher cost. Austin says, she ain't got a stylist, the first. Come on. Deborah says, this live is on fire. Isn't it always? Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's easy and it's free. Shout out to our King's Guards. Shout out to our channel members. Shout out to Sharon Tucker. Sharon Tucker, I literally, after our last live, saw that you send me a PayPal. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you so much. Shout out to those of you that send Cash Apps, Venmos, PayPal. Again, I always have my notifications off, so I never see them during the live, but we appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to anyone that sent in a super chat. Thank you to everyone that has liked the video already. If you haven't, can we get to 900 likes? We're almost there. We're almost there. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Miranda, thank you for the super chat. This is Miranda who I met in London. Miranda says, who's more interesting, Jacqueline or Kierna? Okay, this is a very good question. So we're going to end the live on this question. This is a very good question. And you're going to be shocked at my answer. You're going to be shocked at my answer. Jacqueline. Because no matter how you feel about Jacqueline's less than smart behavior, I find her, at least her weirdness and sucking up to Mia, even though it's annoying, she's definitely been more interesting to watch than Kierna, what we've gotten of Kierna. And that could be because Kierna's downplaying herself for Gregory, I don't know, but definitely Jacqueline for me. Miranda says, yes, it's me. Hey. Okay. Look, Thalia says, Jacqueline, at least she's vulnerable even though she is a weirdo. Even though she's a weirdo. TA says Jacqueline is giving us something. K gives nothing. Damn. Dawn says, we would love to have you in Chicago. I'd love to go to Chicago. I love Chicago. Anyways. All right, y'all. Let me go. I appreciate you all being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. I will probably go live. I don't know about tonight. I might go live tonight, though. Informally, all right? Because I want to start putting together my list because I want to do a live tomorrow talking about the hottest topics of 2024. I've already started my list, but I want to hear and pick your brains. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and your notifications are on. But also make sure that you're following us on Twitter, on Twitch, on Instagram, and on TikTok. Because I might be on one of those platforms, probably TikTok. Either TikTok or YouTube or both. Gathering some of those ideas. All right? All right. Thank you all for being here. Happy birthday to Shar. Happy birthday to anyone watching the replay of this. Happy Capricorn season. You guys are so demure about it. I love it. Maybe I should. Well, I can't go live on Blue Sky, Joe. But I'm on Blue Sky as well, TheKempire, on all platforms. Okay, y'all? All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Thank you for all the super chats. I will see you all in the next one. Don't forget, the Kempire After Dark live experience is coming to a city near you.
Thanks for tuning in to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Podcast. As always, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And for everything Kempire Radio, head on over to KempireRadio.com.